The text arrived at 6:11 a.m. No grieving, no explanation, just a decision made without me. Change of plans. You're staying home from Europe. My kids want their real dad. I stared at the screen while the kettle screamed itself empty. The word real lodged in my throat. Outside, the city woke like nothing had happened. Buses sighed, a dog barked, someone laughed too loudly. Inside me, a room went dark. I didn't reply, I didn't ask who she meant, I didn't ask when this had been decided. I scrolled back. 6 years of messages, trips planned, payments scheduled, a life organized down to the hour. Her name glowed. Familiar. Foreign. I pictured her typing it. Calm thumbs, morning coffee. The certainty of someone who believes the ground won't move. I turned the phone face down. Silence can be an answer. Sometimes it's a weapon. The children had always called me Dad. Not loudly, not proudly, but enough. I learned early to accept the margins. Stepfather, sponsor, shadow. Their father existed in stories, a myth with debts and excuses, a man who vanished before consequences arrived. She said I was different, stable, necessary. I believed her because believing was easier than checking. The text reframed everything. Real dad. 2 words that erased years, 2 words that rearranged the past. I replayed moments. The late returns, the locked bathroom, the phone tilted away from me like a secret. Her sudden interest in boundaries, her insistence on separate finances for clarity. I'd paid for Europe, flights, hotels, museums chosen for children who never asked. Now I was staying home. I felt denial try to rise. I pressed it down. Shock is loud. Realization is quiet. I finished my coffee, cold. I moved carefully, canceled the card tied to the apartment, paused the school payments, suspended the auto transfers she'd set for convenience. No drama, just clicks. I pulled phone records. Patterns appeared when you stop pretending they don't. A number, consistent, late nights, early mornings. I watched her on the home camera while she packed, methodical, unconcerned. She kissed the kids. She didn't look at my jacket hanging by the door. I requested documents. Lease, utilities, names mattered. The apartment was in my name, always had been. I listed it at noon. Market ready, clean photos, fast sale. I booked a one-way ticket. Not Europe, anywhere else. Still no reply to her text. Control is built from small, precise movements. I made them all. The confirmation came without drama. A message forwarded by a mutual friend. A congratulatory note. A reunion planned. The real dad was back. Older, bankrupt, smiling in photos that tried too hard. She'd promised him the trip. My money, their children. I finally replied, "Enjoy Europe." No punctuation, no warmth. When she called, I didn't answer. When she texted again, I sent the listing. Just the link. Silence followed. Then panic. I imagined her face, the scramble, the math failing. I felt nothing. They returned 2 weeks later. No apartment, no cards that worked, no school confirmations. I wasn't there. I'd left a folder with the concierge. Receipts, cancellations, a single note. Real dads pay their own way. She called until her voice broke, left messages that tried anger, then fear, then apology. I didn't listen. Revenge doesn't require an audience, only accuracy. I unpacked in a city that didn't know my name. I slept deeply. No alarms, no plans. I thought about the word real, how easily people use it to excuse theft. I hadn't lost a family. I'd shed a lie. Somewhere, consequences were arriving on schedule. Not mine. I turned off my phone, and for the first time, nothing followed me into the room.